Now I'll show you how to decorate our horse puppet. We're going to start by cutting a head shape like this, that it's almost triangular, that's rounded on top, and then a little bit of a bump on the bottom for a nose. And that gives a nice horse head shape. And you want to cut 2 circles. First, if you start with a 1-inch square and then you round it off, you'll have the right size for the ears. Now we'll glue the ears first, and what you do is you put a little dot of glue on the bottom corner like that, and then fold the ears in half like that. I'm going to turn them around, and then you want to just use a glass or another glue bottle. I'm going to use a glue bottle to weigh these down, to hold them while the glue dries a bit. And then if you just set something on top of the ears like that and let that set for a while until they will hold together when you pick them up. Okay, so this might take a little bit of time. So it's something that you want to do before you start some of the other gluing. Now we'll glue on the head. Just put on a good amount of glue. A nice thick tacky glue that is not going to soak through the fabric, because if it soaks through the felt, you won't be able to put your finger in the puppet later. And we'll put some eyes on. We'll glue the little googly eyes. Now for the horse's eyes are way over on the side of their head. So this is the proper placement for the eyes. And don't worry about using a little bit too much glue. If you're using a nice clear drying glue, this will dry clear and you won't see it at all. For the mane, you can take a piece of yarn. I found this nice fuzzy yarn here, and it's a little bit long. I'm going to have it go in the front a little and then down the back of the puppet. So put a little bit of glue on the top of the head, and I'm using 2. I'm folding the yarn in half and just place that down in the center of the head and turn the puppet over gently and put a little strip of glue down the back and lay the yarn for the mane down the back right there. You can check your ears and see if they're dry. We can snip off any extra we have there. That's cute. Now we're going to I'll check my ears. They're not quite ready. So while we're waiting for the ears to dry, we'll do a little drawing on our horse. Now I'm using a brown marker, and I'm just going to give it a little bit of detail with a little line down the nose, like that. And then I'm going to put a bridle on our horse with a black marker. I'll put some pieces there, and then just draw some little lines like that and go around the nose. And there's our bridle. You can add some little nose marks, and you can give your horse some little eyelashes. Okay, now let me check the ears. They seem to be dry now, or dry enough. And we're going to finish off by putting a little bit of glue underneath the head. Here, I'll turn it this way so you can see. Just a little bit more glue under here. And then slide those ears in with the straight part of the fold going up like that. Straight part of the fold. So the ears are pretty much coming straight up out of the head. And this is what it looks like. So the rounded part of the ear is here, and the straight part is coming up from the center. And now all you have to do is wait for that to dry, and then you can play with your horse puppet.